Welcome back to Making the Shift, our first Friday video in this series. It's going to be short, it's going to be powerful. Carl Jung once said, correct your mind and all else will fall into place. He also said that most of our important problems, they don't even need to be solved. We need to outgrow them. How do we outgrow them? By making the shift. Well, we go back to the Wednesday video, and if you haven't seen that one, I highly encourage you to watch it. There was a person to me in life that showed me I wasn't in heaven. Because once again, when we're born, we don't know we're not in heaven until someone teaches us and we forget. So when this person taught me I wasn't in heaven any longer, I lost my happiness and I lost my love. And this happened in my age of innocence, by the way. No victimhood here. And then I fell into the trap that so many people fall into. I believed I had to buy my happiness back. So I went on this race to buy it back. And in 1996, I had the house with the white picket fence. I had the 2 golden retrievers. I had a nice car, a nice kind of semi-prestigious job, I suppose. And all of those things that I had bought, they hadn't created any sort of happiness in my life. And no, I'm not saying any of those things are bad. They're not. They all have their place. But my ambition at that point in my life was to be success and to be the man and to have the prettiest wife and the best house and the best car and to be the happiest guy on the block. But the problem is none of those things did it for me. I then thought I was defective, and as many of you know, in 1996, I tried to end my life. Highly encourage you, if you're not familiar with that story, go back, watch our video, Happiness is an Inside Job. Kaylee will link it down in the description below. But fortunately, with the love of my daughter Kaylee calling me the greatest dad in the world in 2008, I finally had the right ambition. Because I knew no matter what I did the rest of my life, being the greatest dad to Kaylee and Gunnar was the most important thing I would ever do in my life. And it was the first thing that got me not looking for the answers out there, but looking where I should have been looking all along, within me. A lot of people in your life are going to want to throw up their truths on you. They mean well. We all have to look inside. And that is the shift. Thanks to the love of my daughter and the love of a beautiful human being named John, who became my very first coach, what was going to heal my wounds, correct my mind, was to have the ambition we were created for, an ambition to a meaningful life. So I ask you today, is your ambition to a bunch of stuff? Because you'll never get enough of things you don't need, and you never want to be so busy doing things that don't matter, especially 100 years from now. Or is your ambition to having a meaningful life where you find out what your gifts are and you multiply them each day, and the rest of the other stuff will all take care of itself? So when we're young, a lot of times we have an ambition to cars and homes and, you know, a misaligned definition of success. But when we make the shift in life, which is what these next 4 videos are going to be about, our only ambition is to having meaning and leaving the world a better place because we lived our lives. Which one do you have? God bless you all. We'll see you next week.
We hope that by watching this series, you can make the shift. We need more people in this world who are aiming for meaning. Please hit like, subscribe, and share.